Hello, Eric Gibaud, ericgibaud.com, and today I'm going to speak about the new hybrid filters by Sandmarc. Let's start. Well, first of all, thank you Sanmark for sending me the set of filters. I've spoke already about Sanmark Meteoroids. I've got some links here about I tested their lenses, the filters, anamorphic lens, all that. These filters are made to be used on smartphones, and Sanmark has phone cases for iPhones, but if you don't have any iPhone, you can actually use a clip to use their lenses. If you don't want to use any Sanmark lens or any lens, you can actually put the filters on a clip like this, you see, and you put the filter on it. So here is the pack. This time it comes really handy. Before I had this that were one polarizer and 3 filters. It was from ND8 to ND32, and the new one, and so that was a lot. Now what they've done, it's an hybrid, so actually in the filter, I get it, so here I've got 3 filters, ND16 4 stops, ND32 5 stops, ND64 6 stops. So here you have the filter itself, and on the front you can move it. This is a polarizer. The great thing about this is you're going to be able to polarize and at the same time to cut light. So for video it's really important because you must keep your shutter speed right. It must be twice your frame rate. If you do 25 images per second, you must be have an obturation of 1/50th of a second. If you're doing cine at 24 images per second, you must be at 48, and so on. So the problem with the telephone is that they don't have any, you cannot control the aperture. So the only way is to use filters to cut that. So I've got the all-in-one. It comes in small pouch, which is really handy. And you can mount them on Sandmarc lenses, or if you don't want to use any of the lenses, you can use the clip directly. So I'm going to show you a demo I've made. I tried to get some reflection on water so you could see, but polarizing, it also depends on the angle you actually are placing your camera, if the light is going straight or from the side or whatever, and the effect won't be as visible, but not with these filters, with any polarizer. But here's the demo I've made first with no lens, directly with my iPhone XS Max. So no lens, just a filter. Then I tried with the Sandmarc wide angle. Sandmarc told me they were working on a solution, and this is the solution. It's all-in-one. You have ND and polarizer. So I show you my test.
So now I'm going to do you a demo using just a clip. So if you don't want to use any lens, or you don't have any lens by Sandmarc or whatever, you can actually use just a clip. Just mount it on the clip that comes included. You don't have to buy it separately. So here you mount it. It's great, very easy. So this is a 16 ND16, which is 4 stops. So I put it on. As you can see, it really cuts the light. So now it's mounted. So I'm going to slow my speed, and now I can turn around the front filter, and you can see the polarizing is getting more or less reflection. Obviously I've got the light coming really towards the camera, so it's not as effective. But now the speed, well, the speed before was on around 1600, and now it's around, well, I'm going down to 300th of a second. So now I'm going to test with the ND32, which is 5 stops. Okay, so let's see. Here we are. As you can see, less lights. I dropped the speed again, so I'm adjusting, and now I can also adjust the reflection. As you can see, if you check on the right corner, you can actually see it. Now I'm on the speed of 150th of a second. And now I'm going to do the other filter, the ND64, which is 6 stops, and yes, I can drop to 50th of a second, which is perfect. This is the right speed for recording on 25 images per second. I'm moving the Polarizer now, so you can see how it acts. You can see on the right, it's a bit darker, less reflection. Yeah, now that's right, I've got the right speed, and with the clip it's fine. And now I'm doing with the iPhone XS Max again, with the wide angle lens by Sandmarc. I am on 24 ISO, which is what led me to the Filmic Pro. I'm trying to get the sun properly exposed, more or less. So I'm going to put the ND16 first. So 25 images per second again, and now the ND16, which is 4 stops. So let's see what happens. Okay, as you can see, same as before, it cuts really the light. And now I'm going to drop the speed. Now, okay, I'm on 300th of a second. I move the Polarizer, so you see how it works. See, the reflection goes less or more. Okay, I turn around. It's very easy to use actually. In the center there is still some reflection because the sun is hitting there. But as you can see, the effect, you can adjust exactly the reflection you want. And this is the 4-stop filter, the ND16. So now I'm going to put the ND32, 5 stops. Okay, so as you can see, it's really easy to place. Just screw it on the front of the lens and that's it. And I can drop the speed again. And I'm not doing it in a scientific way, because actually I could divide exactly by 2 because I'm getting 1 stop less. But I adjust more or less as I like on the screen, the exposure, until I really want the right speed for recording. But during the demo I just want you to see how it drops. And now, as you can see, I am on 175 of a second, but actually I could be higher speed because I didn't do it in a really scientific way. So now this is an important filter, this ND64 6 stops. This is actually the filter that's going to help me get the right speed, the right shutter speed. So now I'm going to adjust the speed and filter and the reflection also. So now I am on 1/50th of a second, and as you can see, I am getting the right speed for this frame rate, and I would probably be able to be on 1/48th of a second also if I was recording on 24 images per second. So this is really perfect for cine, obviously. Don't forget, you need to have your shutter speed twice the frame rate. So if I'm 25 images per second, you must have a shutter speed of 1/50th of a second. Don't forget, this is a basic rule, and this is why we need filters to drop the speed on telephones. So I'm moving the filter and the effect is perfect. I think this is a really great product. All in one, I set my ND Polarizer and I've got everything. This is brilliant. I've got the sun straight in front of me, and the reflection is maybe harder to control, but this is really practical. As you can see, you see my fingers turning around, but it's very easy to use.
Well, definitely I think they've made a great product. I'm really happy with what Sandmarc is doing. I was really hard on them when I tested the filter, the original filter. They sent me a new one that were not vignetting. They told me we're working on a great solution and it will work. first, I prefer this solution because it's all-in-one. Second, it's more logical to have 16, 32 and 64 ND than what they had before, which was 8, 16 and 32, because in bright sun 32 was not enough. We actually needed to have 6 stops. That was really needed. And the solution they had before, you cannot pile up, you cannot stack polarizer and filters. Now you can, as you have both of them. So this is a great solution. And when actually I bought Sandmarc, I was doubting if buying Moment lenses or Sandmarc lenses. And then Moment, I think they were not fair the way they were selling, because there was some extra tax they were charging, and then after I had to repair again. It was not that clear, and they made a special offer that ended just the day I wanted to buy, and the way they present the marketing was not clear to me, and I felt I was a bit cheated. I went for Sandmarc, and I think Sandmarc is a lot cheaper. But you always worry when you're going to buy material that if the company is going to keep doing new things. And Sandmarc has showed me that they are serious. First, when I bought the lenses, the anamorphic lens did not exist, and I was like hoping they would do an anamorphic too, and they've done it. Then when I saw the filter problems, I was worried if they would actually solve it, and they did. So Sandmarc is not paying me for telling that. I bought my first lenses and filters. Then yes, they did send me for free the anamorphic lens and these filters, but I'm not speaking good about it because I sent it for free. If it was not bad, I mean, you can check my channel. When something is bad, I say it even if they give it to me for free, you know. So I do think it's a great product, and I think if you're serious about video, you need this pack. Honestly, whether you're going to use Sandmarc lenses or not, you need this pack, because you have all-in-one filters, ND filters and polarizer, and to get good video, it's really useful, and you actually need it to keep the right shutter speed. Thank you for watching this video. If you think it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a small button down here, and also a small bell. If you click on it, you'll get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, you can send me an email to info@ericgibaud.com or put a comment below. And also below I'll put a link to Sandmarc website, links to my gear on Amazon, and also links to other parts of my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye.